Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Toppers World. My name is Praveen Kumar and I'm IELTS trainer. Today in this video I'm going to share with you some tips for IELTS reading at exam time. Before the exam, you should be peaceful. Do not get panic or do not get nervous by just looking around and seeing so many students there. Most of the students get nervous before the exam. So when they get the question paper or when they get the their reading test, before that they were not able to decide from where they should start, what kind of question they should do first. So in this process they waste their valuable time. So what I am going to suggest you here, that if you are aspiring to get 6 band or 6.5 band, so reading test in the reading passage 1 is going to be the very important for you. Reading passage 1 is the easiest one, and students can with the average knowledge of English can be able to get 10 11 correct out of 13 if they are cool enough, calm enough mentally. So it's very important to stay cool and calm. If you're not able to do any question, suppose you get first question and you're confused, you're not able to do that, leave it aside and go for the second one. Friends, first passage is the easiest one, so you need to put your all efforts in the first passage. If your band target is 6 or 6.5, then you should spend 25 minutes on the first passage, because out of the first passage you will make maximum correct. You can do that. And suppose you get 11 correct out of 13 in the first passage, then your target for second passage and third passage becomes small. I just want that you should be able to get around minimum 6 in second and minimum 6 in third, and overall your score becomes 23. And it's not very hard to get 6 or 7 in the second passage. If your first passage is done well, you will get self-motivated and energy level goes up and a positive kind of vibes come in the students, and they able to do the second passage even better. And the third, if you are able to get 10 minutes or 15 minutes for third passage, go quickly through third passage. You need not to understand each and every paragraph. You just try to attempt all the questions, and some questions you can do by guessing, some you can do by effective reading. Suppose your target of getting your score 7 or 7.5 or even higher score you want to get, then I would not recommend you this technique. In such cases, what you need to do is that you have to divide your time equally. Even I think that you should spend 15 minutes on first passage, but for that you need to be good enough in English and you should have a good speed of reading. Try to manage the time. Try to do not read each and every kind of word over there. Some words may be difficult over there, just avoid them. Without even those difficult words, you can be able to understand the content. And if you get some big nouns like names of institutions or universities or some foreign writers or scientists which are very difficult to read, so do not read those names completely. Just first word is enough for you, that because answer is not your answer is not going to be that word one. The answer will be something else. So try to quickly read the words or just a part of that word. And the third thing I would like to mention over there, some students find comfortable with doing particular kind of questions first. For example, if you have been practicing from long time that you can do list of headings better, so you can start from the list of heading if you feel comfortable. But one thing that you keep in mind, that when you attempt list of heading questions, you should also read other questions like if there are MCQs or true false, because one passage there will be I think maximum 6 or 7 list of headings, and other questions you should read before attempting list of headings, because when you will read paragraphs for matching the headings, you will also get chance to solve other questions as well, because you are going to read the full passage. So it will save your time. Your valuable time will be saved in this way. Then for blanks I would like to suggest you that blanks easy. Many students find blanks easier, and one more thing is that you cannot do blind guess in blanks because you have to read. So for attempting blanks, you pay attention towards grammar. Grammar plays an important role here, like as the answer should be with in a verb form or adverb form or adjective or noun. So you should be a little bit clear about these things. If the blank is a subject, suppose subject in the sentence, then definitely that will be noun. If this is object, again it will be noun. And if it is somewhere after the subject is already given, then it will be verb or adverb. If the verb is given, then adverb. If a verb is given, then you have to fill verb. So be careful about these things. In case of true false not given, students you know have illogical kind of views. Sometime what happens, if the first answer is true and they write true, and the next one is again true and they do it true, and for the next one they will have a blockage in their mind. They will say that, oh, it's not possible to have consecutive three truths, so third would be definitely false or not given. So they make judgment on their own. They do not go to the passage. You always have to check the answer through the passage, not make your own judgments. Your judgments can be incorrect. I have seen that many times there are 4 or 5 true, continuously true, or continuously false. So do not decide on your own. Pay attention to the content and after that make the decisions. And the MCQs is a big problem for many students. Even I also faced the problem in MCQs many times. So MCQs are generally come in the third passage. If they are in third passage, they are tough. So if there are 3 or 4 MCQs, you can do them in the last. Before that, you attempt other kind of questions. When you will do other kind of questions like true, false, or which paragraph contain what information, so you will get some idea about MCQs as well. If you do not get any idea about MCQs, then what I'm going to tell you is technique here. The technique is that you read the question but do not read the options. Just read the question and go to the paragraph and try to find out the location of your answer. Read over there, focus over there for some seconds, and whatever the information you obtain or whatever the idea you obtain, then you come back and try to match with that idea with the options given in MCQs. If you will read options first, you will waste a lot of your valuable time. So do not read the options first. Next is, if the MCQ question options are very lengthy and you run out of the time, I just suggest you that you just do some blank guess over there, because some risk should be taken. If you have big plans before you, then you should take some risk. Otherwise, what will happen, that you will spend 5 minutes on one question of MCQ and you will leave other questions. So the strategy is that MCQ should be attempted in the last. If you get the time, then pay attention. Otherwise, you can do by guessing. And for list of headings, I already told in my other videos. Now you should go deep for list of headings. You should not make judgments by reading first line or second line. Maybe it is possible for some paragraphs or some headings, but not for all. So same strategy you cannot apply for all the list of headings. You should go deep to get confirm. And I will not suggest you that in case of true, false and yes, no, you should write all the yes or all the true. If there are 7 true, false and you write all the true, you are going to waste your lot of valuable questions. Might be possible that there are only 2 true answers, or there are only 2 false and rest of the are not given and true. So do not put all same like guesswork or blind guess, false, true. No, read them. Read consciously these questions, because true and false little bit difficult, but you can do more. If you have positive kind of mindset over there and attitude, you can attempt them by cool and calm brain work. So the true, false, I have suggested headings, blanks, and overall you should use pencil to underline the question, the main keywords over there. Look those keywords in your paragraphs and circle over there, and after that you can read these questions and find the answers. So reading a large extent depend upon listening as well. How? Because if your listening is done well, which is easiest module, and you are mentally already prepared for listening, then it will affect your reading. And good listening will your morale will go up, and you can attempt your reading well, and this effect will also go on writing. So what I want to say that consciously positively do listening, then move to reading, then you when you all those two modules will be done very well, you will have 100% energy for your writing module. And in case of writing, what do I want to suggest you that read the question statement 2-3 times. It has been seen that if the question statement is very small, just one sentence, and many students are not able to understand. For example, if the statement is juvenile delinquency is creating a big problem, and what should be done about this, or what are the reasons and what should be done. If the word juvenile delinquency is not clear to you, you will face many problems in such cases. So maybe if the two main words or three main words you are not able to understand, then things become problematic for you. But again, I will suggest you that you should do something, you should write something about that, whatever you know, or just make rough attempt to 250 words using your best vocabulary, using your best linking words, good handwriting. It is going to have a positive effect, because I believe that something is better than nothing. So I wish you all the best for your upcoming IELTS exam, and I hope that you will get your dream score. Stay positive, stay healthy, stay motivated for your exam. So thank you for watching this video. Bye bye, have a nice day.